Ole Miss, first road game. Hugh Freeze is the head coach. Hugh Freeze was the head coach at Hillcrest High School in Memphis, Briarcrest Christian School in Memphis. He coached Michael Orr of the Blind Side, went to Ole Miss as an assistant coach, and then he coached there with Ed Ogeron. He became the head coach at Lamothe College and then went to Arkansas State and did a great job there last year. Had a very good team, a bowl team, and he's really done an amazing job of getting Ole Miss headed back in the right direction. Their offense is very much like what we see every week in the Big 12. It's a no-huddle, up-tempo offense. They're averaging 38.5 yards a game, or points a game. They're very, very balanced. They're rushing for 283 and they're passing for 268. And they're 10th in the country in total offense, averaging 551 yards. Bo Wallace, the young man that Brian talked to a couple of times last year in recruiting, when we were considering taking a junior college quarterback, was the best junior college quarterback in the country, and he's playing really, really well for him. He can run it, he can throw it. He's 6'5", 210. He is 76% completion percentage, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he's run for 2 touchdowns, and he's a handful. So we'll have to do a great job, and it'll be a tremendous challenge for our defense. They also have more speed than the first 2 teams that we saw. Got a lot of guys like Heron, number 6 for Wyoming, that was so fast. Mackey, number 1, is an outstanding tailback. Jeff Scott, they have 2 guys with real good speed there. They've averaged 4.5, and Scott averaged 8.7 yards a carry against El Paso. Got speed at wide receiver as well, and they'll be, again, what we're used to in the Big 12 with the speed. Defensively, they run a 4-2-5, so they're going to play a nickel defense with a 4-man front. They're 16th in the country in rush defense. They're giving up 68.5 yards per game rushing. Their total defense is number 40. They're giving up 329 yards per game. And the thing that caught our attention, they're 4th in the country with 9 sacks in 2 games. They've had 9 different guys get sacks, so they're really doing a good job rushing the passer. They'll play more man coverage than we've seen in the previous 2 games, and they will blitz the quarterback a lot more than what we've seen. C.J. Johnson is probably their premier player on defense. He's a young man that Manny Diaz had committed at Mississippi State. After he left, he changed and went to Ole Miss. He was a 5-star recruit. He is 6'1", 231. He is a defensive end that's very, very disruptive. Got a couple of big guys up inside that can make a difference. Pina and Gross and Bennett are all really good players for him up inside as defensive tackles, and Charles Sawyer is an outstanding safety. He'll be number 3.